Hey, y'all get in here, get in here, get in here. Hit the like button, put your like number in the chat. Let's get into it, y'all. I know this evening has been quite a ruckus. It's been quite a ruckus this evening. We have all sorts of salacious gossip that is circulating about Jay-Z and Diddy and a girl and Tony Busby. And we can't get into that right now because we got to talk about housewives. I'm sorry. So I know a lot of people is hung up and caught up with that. I'm not gonna make a move on it until I get more information. I think some of you are kind of privy to that story with Tony Busby and all them people with all the cases and stuff. I've made it very clear before. I don't trust that man. I feel like it's something shady with his situation. So I think it's probably best that we kind of lay low on that one because y'all know I don't like having to come back and apologize for saying something. And I'm not sure. So I'm gonna just lay low on that one. Y'all just trust me on this one. I'm gonna lay low on that one, and then we'll come back and revisit it if it's looking more like it's more meat on that bone. Okay. And again, y'all caught me with no lashes. Sorry. And you caught me without my hair being combed. Okay. And it's worse than usual today. But it's all right. And I want y'all to forgive me because we got to get into RHOP. Okay. Things are happening. Belicious says she catching the rundown before she even watched the episode. So I'm gonna tell y'all exactly how it went and how it go and what they did and who did it. Okay. We had some things that happened tonight that I did not see coming. For one, Kiearna finally got an outfit wrong, and that shocked the hell out of me. I ain't understand it. But yeah, we're gonna get into all of it. Magdalene Lamar is like number one. Hey boo. Jackie Gaines, sis, is number two. Thank you. And she's asking y'all to please, pretty please, hit that like button. Belize and JB is number 5. Hey sis. My good sis Tracy Lashley is number 4. Hey lovely. How are you? Brandon Martin, I miss you. Thank you for being like number 7. They took your crown. They snatched your crown. Everybody in the chat, if you know you're supposed to have a crown and they done took your crown, don't let them play with you. Get your crown back. Hey, Deborah Randall. Oh, y'all housewives talk is legal. We got Deborah Randall in the house. I know that's right. Hey, Krista Jones. How you doing, Bookie? Good to see you. Thank you for being number 12. Lel is in the house with your crazy self. And I'm so happy to see you. Please understand that your brand of crazy is all right with me. All right. Angela Davis, thank you for being number 13. I appreciate Yolanda is here. Good sis. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all in advance if I'm kind of glitchy or sticking or doing something crazy. It is storming over. Y'all, people are speeding on the wet road. Lord, don't let these people crash into my house. Okay? In Jesus' name. Thank you for being number 13. Y'all, I got froze up in my brain for a minute because they were really out there speeding and that road is wet. Like it's been raining all day over here in Jackson. So, y'all say a prayer for the stupid people on the road. We got DV in the house is number 15. Thank you. So glad to see you. I'm glad to see y'all. My girl, country girl queen is number 23. She got Michael Jordan number. I know that's right. I'm so glad to see you. All right. Auntie Eva's number 25. Bianca the Beautiful is in the chat. Listen, y'all don't understand. For those of you who are doing Secret Santa, I hope y'all got y'all wish list turned in. Y'all don't know. I was bothering Bianca. I'm like, girl, where's your wish list? Okay. So those of you who have not turned in your wish list for Secret Santa, if you know you plan to do it, and I know I said Friday, I've been holding on till today. So don't miss out if you want to participate because, it's certain people, I know they're going to do it. So I'm going to hold the doors open. But I need y'all to come on and turn them bad boys in if you want to participate, okay? D. Seratinas, thank you for being number 26. I like that number. NUMBA. Jai Star. Hey, thank you for being 27. It's so good to see you, gorgeous girl. Sharon Middleton is number 29. Hey, Hey, Miss Sparkle, our resident Mary Kay lady is number 27. I'm so glad to see y'all. So, this is what I need y'all to do on this good Sunday. I need you to like this video. I need you to use your engagement button down there at the circle with the heart emoji. I definitely need y'all to use that. Also, yep, Belicious, correct. Send it to the inbox in Discord. Discord is my new best friend. It makes everything so easy. Hey, God's anointed daughter, thank you for being number 33. Yep. And I'm everybody's friend on Discord. You just tap my name in there and send it right in the inbox, and we got it. It's all in one place. Now, certain people, we be on the phone chatting it up. So if you texted it to me, that's cool. But the easiest way for me to grab everybody right there in Discord, so nobody gets left out, because I don't want nobody to be left out. If you want to be included, I want you included. Okay, Dana Brown, thank you for being number 32. Happy Sunday. Yep, I got you. I think I waved back or something. I'm gonna message you back to make sure you know I got you. So yeah. So make sure y'all use your engagement button. Send up my bubbles. Like this video. Okay. Pretty please with a cherry on top. And I need you to share this video. Let people know we are live. Even though right now I feel like a lot of folks is out there in the ether getting excited, celebrating somebody being accused of something heinous. Not gonna speak on it just yet, but it's just weird. To me, it's a little weird. Hey, Tamika Graham, thank you for being number 36. That's right. Run me up. So like I was saying, if y'all, so it is storming over here in Jackson. So if you see that, that's why. Okay. And the rain is making me drowsy. I like that because I don't get drowsy often. So listen, the girls and Gizelle is where this episode started. There was no big crescendo last week for it to restart on. But it did start. Well, I guess they could have restarted with Gizelle. And hey, Ty Jones, thank you for being number 37. It could have started back with Gizelle and Mia saying nasty stuff about her daughters, but I'm kind of glad it didn't, because that was just ugly, to be honest. Auntie Eva Karen was on the show tonight. Did you watch? Maybe you looked away. I don't know. But anyway, so we started with Gizelle and the girls, and we did talk about the sneak peek and the situation with Gizelle, and I did kind of cover the fact that I felt bad for her. So what happened during that scene was she's sitting there with all three of her girls, Angel, Adore, and little Miss Grace. And so they were talking about being ready to go to school, and they're, not liking their little jobs. And then Gizelle hits them with the news that whoever was around her father threw out his original will and replaced it with one that cut her and her children and her sister, apparently, completely out of the will. My Christian Key is here. Hey, my Christian. She is number 38. What's up, boo boo? She is such a sweetie pie. That is Tennessee's finest right there. But that they changed out the will, so she let them know that she is going through the process of going to court to get that fake will thrown out, and at that point they're only going to be entitled to 2/3 of what her father had. And I think that's terrible, because something tells me that what he originally intended for his children and his grandchildren was probably considerably more than that. And whoever the new wife is, remember, we did look up her name. The new wife apparently didn't think that what he wanted to do for his children was sufficient. And so she decided to cut his children completely out and keep the money for herself. Allegedly. This is what Gizelle is alleging, and I believe her. People do evil things for money all the time. So this thing is sad, but it's not shocking. So my heart absolutely goes out to Gizelle and her children on this one. Y'all know I don't pity her for a lot, but I absolutely pity her for this one. And I'm going to take this time to tell my daddy in heaven, thank you so much for staying with my mama and not remarrying, because we probably would have suffered big time. Now, so that's what happened with that. Then we get to Stacy and TJ. Now, while we did see a little bit of a sneak peek, I'm starting this yawning again. Something tells me I might be dehydrated or something again. But Stacy and TJ, they had their scene, and he's doing the I'm gonna give you the pizza restaurant experience with frozen pizza and green juice. And while it is cute, because we do know, or I should say, we've learned. Welcome to everybody who's coming in. I need y'all to hit the like button, run my likes up, and send up my bubbles. Where's my phone? Where is my phone? Because something tells me that I'm being cheated on bubbles and likes, and I don't want to be. I don't want to be cheated on bubbles and likes. I don't. Mm-mm. No, no, no. I don't. I don't. I just don't. Let me make sure I got bubbles, because y'all know I'm sensitive. Okay. Oh, I got bubbles. And there's Mommy's Peanut. Mommy's Peanut is here. Y'all tell Peanut, hey. Nakase, where you been, girl? Good to see you. Brandon said, I believe every word Gizelle said about that greedy individual. People show their true colors after a family member passes. Right. And she didn't even wait until the man passed. Gizelle said it was right after he had the surgery, and he wasn't even in a condition to hold a pen, and they did that. Nakase, thank you for being number 41. Good to see you, girl. So that was really super, super ugly. Wait a minute. So I need 12 people to show me some love. Okay. I'm not kidding. I need 12 of y'all to show me some love. All right. Thank you. That's all. But yeah, that is really hurtful. And like I said, I ain't never been no big Gizelle fan, as y'all know, but I'm human. Okay. And that was mean and hateful and ugly. But on to Stacy and TJ. So y'all remember we talked about the sneak peek where they had the conversation about Wendy's party and how she didn't handle that the best, that they didn't communicate so well. And I told y'all then, I personally did not feel like she handled it the best. And I don't feel like they're suited for each other. I like TJ. I like Stacy. But if I'm being honest, y'all, I don't like them together. I don't like them for each other. Stacy is very much kind of like bouncing through life, devil may care attitude, very nonchalant. TJ is very mature, very serious, and I don't think they're a good match. I think that she didn't think this through. And so the party talk, it was a lot, and I didn't like his response to her that they showed us in the flashback where he said, I'm warning you. I told y'all I didn't like that. I like TJ, but I don't know what that meant. And I feel like something about the way he communicated that made me super uncomfortable. Even though I like TJ, I ain't like that. I feel like whatever it is you were saying that you were going to do, I would have taken it better. And let me say this too. I don't know whether production cut out what came after that or before that, but just hearing it by itself, it kind of gave me the heebie-jeebies. I felt like if he was going to say, listen, if you can't do no better than that, I'm leaving, then he should have just said, listen, girl, if you can't do any better than this, I'm going to go home. Or whatever it is he was trying to say. Because that I'm warning you made me a little more than slightly uncomfortable. But back to them sitting up talking, and she mentioned about the divorce and the fact that she's not comfortable talking about the divorce with him, but she's comfortable asking him to dig between her legs, which is super creepy to me. And I can't imagine why you would want to do that with somebody that you can't even discuss your divorce with. You are still a married woman, and you want him to be sniffing around and begging to dig and root around in your crotch like a pig in a truffle patch. That is weird to me. Right, Deborah? I don't like them as a couple. I like them both individually. They both seem like great people. She is funny and bubbly and light, very lighthearted. But what I do not like is them together. I think that that's a bad situation because he's serious and I don't think she is. Nikkei said TJ needs me. I'm mature enough. Stacy need Ashley. I need Biden. You want Uncle Joe? Nikkei. Do you mean TJ? I mean, yeah, I could see you trying to date TJ, but Uncle Joe? Your phone dropped. Oh man, I'm glad you back, sis. We miss you. Queena says something just doesn't sit well with me about him. I don't know, Queena. I like him. I like him. I like TJ. I just don't like them together. I think this is a bad move. So after that, after she talks about how, it's between me and my husband, we see a little bit more of what she had to say that we didn't catch in the sneak peek, which was her saying, well, he doesn't understand. He's never been married. And I thought about that. He's never been married. You've been married for 16, 17, however many years. And why is he so much more mature than you? It's just weird. Brandon said, you think TJ would be a good match for Phaedra? Well, no, because Phaedra has a hot pocket. Phaedra would be trying to, let the monkey out the cage. And TJ does not fornicate. So I don't think that would be a good match at all. I would rather TJ go find a nice, good girl at the church that know how to keep her skirt down and her knees closed. These girls just ain't. They ain't it. They ain't it. Yeah, I don't think that's a red flag. I don't. It's a lot of trash out there. And I think it's best for you to wait than to go get some trash just to say you did it. Hey, Amanda K. Say, I wish he would show he cared more. It doesn't mean he has to be physical. Now, Amanda, I'm kind of with you, but I kind of get TJ too. I kind of get him. So in that scene, right? Yes, Brandon, Phaedra got a hot pocket and she need to ice that thing down. Phaedra will throw a little bit. She'll let a little bit loose. But so they get into this conversation. And Amanda K, girl, thank you for saying this because you got me back on track. Hey, boo, is this your first time live? Anybody here, if it's your first time live, Amanda, if it's your first time, please let us know in the chat by telling us, or just put FTL for first time live so we can welcome you. Because Amanda got me on track and I thank you. Okay. So look, right? So she tells him what the girls have to say. This is what lets me know she's immature. This is what lets me know. Ew, Nikkei's trying to make us lose our lunch, y'all. She said Uncle Joe sexy. Ugh. Okay. Yeah, no. It's your first time. You just don't always comment. Well, I'm so glad you're here because you got my back tonight, girl. I appreciate you. So listen. So instead of her talking about her own feelings, she goes to him with what a girl said. I was talking with the girls and the girl said, it's like, Stacy, are you in high school? Is this your first year in college, girl? You a middle schooler? Why are you going to this man talking about what the girl said? They said I shouldn't date you because I've been married for 16 years. And they said, and they said, and then we see a flash to Gizelle saying, no, just hump. You need to just hump everything. Why would you be listening to somebody telling you to be a vapid whore? Now, while I do have a lot more pity for Gizelle this season than any other, Gizelle is not the person to be listening to if she's telling you that you need to pop your poon like a rubber band. That ain't it. That's not the answer, sugar mama. That's not the one. So she tells him that. This is where Amanda coming from, I think. Now, Amanda, if I'm wrong, you free to come tell me what you got to say. Matter of fact, I'm going to put the StreamYard here. So if I'm not on point with where Amanda's coming from, she can come tell me. Please, sis, let me know if I'm off the mark. But when she told TJ that, she did that for a response. TJ say, I'm a grown man. Anything you want to know, you're going to have to come straight at me. So she told him that for a response. TJ was like, well, I'm not disturbed by them saying that because you having, relations out here hunching people with no feelings attached. He was like, that's not going to do anything for you. So she says to him, well, would you be willing to continue this journey with me if I see other people? So I said, journey, girl, are you okay? So he said, well, if you decided to do that, I would still care about you, but I would not close myself off from other people. Her mouth went immediately to sex. Talking about, but you don't even want to do it with me. So what about, girl? So then she goes into her little theatrics. This is why I say she's childish, super childish, and was like, well, I would have liked for you to say, like, to fight for me and say, like, well, oh no, I would melt into a puddle if if you leave me. I don't want to see you with nobody else. And he was like, I didn't say it would be pleasant or I would like it, but if that's what you choose to do, that is the adult response. I'm sorry. I wish I would. Oh no, don't leave me. I would die. No, the hell I won't. No, the hell I won't. We're going to get us a bottle of Chivas Regal or some Glenfiddich, just some Maker's Mark. We're going to take a little sippy sip and move the hell on, preferably with hot wings. That's what's going to be going on. Like, I say, boy, TJ, boy, I understand you. And so it got real cute because she was like, but I mean, she goes, well, you want me to choose you, still trying to fish for him to give her a response. Ma'am, be an adult and say what you mean and mean what you say. Everybody's not going to play them little girl emotional blackmail games. Say what you need to say one time and move the hell on. She needs somebody that's going to play that with her, that's going to see her fishing for stuff and give it to her. TJ not going to do that with her. And I'm like, TJ, I'm on your side because I don't do that with people either. Like, girl, grow the hell up. I like you, Stacy, but grow the hell up. So when she was like, you want me to choose you, and look and doing the little girl faces, he was like, I would like for you to, but you don't have to. I say, that's my dog. You better tell her. That's not it. And he's not supposed to be romantic with her. She is still a married woman. She's still being closed off and playing games like a little bitty girl. That's right. He is not playing with her, and they not compatible because she want to play little girl games. Ma'am, you are somebody's whole wife. You are someone's entire wife. At any moment, you and that man could call off that divorce and y'all could be right back in the same bed tomorrow. But you want this man running and trying to dig and root around between your legs. Ma'am, grow the hell up. Grow the hell up. And what I want Stacy to know, from me to you, okay, from one tall girl with bad knees to another, I need you to understand something. If he was the type of man that would be comfortable hunching around and hunching up on another man's wife, you shouldn't want him. Any man willing to do that and comfortable doing that is a scoundrel. And just like he'll be willing to hunch up on you and you somebody's wife, girl, by the time he get with you, he gonna be just that comfortable doing the same thing with somebody else on you. You need to check yourself, honey. Stacy, I like you, girl, but you not ready. You not ready. That's not it. So until you are divorced, that man is fine being your friend. He fine doing the fake pizza pie restaurant, with the green juice. He fine hanging out with you at events. But all that, every 2 minutes you bringing up hunching, that man is not doing that with you. He grown. He grown. And apparently he's not a coochie hound. Sorry, Stacy. This man is not a good match for you. You're going to have to find somebody that like to play little girl games. Amanda K said, I get it, but she might be used to people expressing verbally how much they care about her or want her. Amanda, she been married for 16 years to this man, and he ain't expressing nothing because she said they done grew apart. So how she comfortable with something she ain't had? You know what I'm saying? They wasn't even communicating enough that she didn't even know what bills he had put her name on. Come on now. You ain't even have no type of communication, no open line or nothing with the man that you've been rolling around and hunching for 16 years, ma'am. It's been a whole year that you ain't had nobody twitch your legs at all. And you mean to tell me you can't put no ice on that hot pocket till you at least get a divorce and then try to enter into a serious relationship with somebody? You doing a lot. And then every 2 minutes you coming to tell him what the girl said. The girl said like you a teenager. Stacy, grow up. Grow up. Because ain't nobody gonna think that behavior cute but a little kid. Ain't nobody grown gonna think that's cute. Amanda K said, I agree. I don't think they meant to be together. They not, girl. I'm telling you, sis, they not meant to be. D. Seratina say check herself before she wreck herself. She better, because listening at Gizelle, she gonna run into somebody that's trifling and nasty, and she gonna end up itching. She gonna end up itching or with a UTI. Hey, Candy Butler. Listen, you caught me, girl. You caught me. Thank you for being number 47. I need y'all to hit that like button for real, though. So I was just like, yeah, I like y'all, but not together. Stacy want to be a little girl. Maybe she feel like she missed too many years being in that marriage. Now she trying to act like a little kid, or, you know, whatever she got going on. That man too grown for you. Apparently, he done sat up there, and some of y'all remember the clumps. Y'all remember what Grandma Clump say? That all that, you know, pent up aggression, energy, and he been wanting and wanting. Listen, this man right here, he pent up and he wanting and wanting. He ain't married. He waiting. He ready for somebody to be dead serious and be ready to run down the aisle and jump a broom or break a dish or whatever they little customs are. I don't know where his people from or whatever. And then he gonna, you know, in the words of Grandma Clump, woo, might make your head blow off. Stacy want to play around and get her little girl energy in because she been locked down for 16 years. In her words, not mine. He ain't been married, I have. So you ready to listen to Gizelle and take Gizelle at her word when she say just go hump everything. This man wants somebody he could lock down and he can just hump on them. Y'all in two different places, baby. This is a mistake waiting to happen. It's a mistake waiting to happen. She need to let that go. And he do too. And I don't think he'll have a problem letting it go. That man ain't settling for nothing. If you ain't doing right, he gonna get away from you, is what it looked like to me. So let's move on to Wendy. Let me tell y'all what happened with Wendy. Now, all this time, y'all, I was under the impression. Hold on. All this time, I was under the impression that Wendy had done told her mama she resigned from that job. Y'all hear me? All this time, I'm thinking, because I know Eddie had told her, no, you gonna tell your mama or whatever. So I'm thinking, Wendy done told Miss Susan that she quit that job. Come to find out tonight, Wendy hadn't told Miss Susan nothing at all. That lady didn't know nothing. No, I mean, it just didn't make no sense. And so she decided to bring her sister there. I guess her sister was there to soften the blow. I had to put my earrings on. I'm up here with no naked earlobes, just nude. But she brought her sister and didn't even tell her sister in advance, like, girl, I got you here for backup because I ain't told mama nothing. Her sister looking at her like, Ivy looking at her like, girl, you ain't told mama that you resigned from that job. And so I was with her sister, but quite frankly, if it was me, if I was the sister, I'd have left. My sis on the phone is here. Hey, sis. I would have left. Amanda K says she brought her for moral support. She'd have been morally supporting herself. Don't bring me into no ambush. You ain't told this old woman you quit that job. Now you got me here sitting up here looking crazy while you try to explain to her that you don't want to be a professor no more. Okay. So she brought her sister there. They sit down to eat. You know, apparently they went to a nice little, you know, West African spot. They went and got some suya, some plantain. I'm going to be real. That suya didn't look like it was hitting on nothing. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you got to take what you can get, depending on where you are. Mind you, I would love some suya right now. I'm just saying, Lord, if you hear me. Brandon said, Wendy's mama looked good, looked so good. She did. Mama Susan was looking good. And Wendy kind of blindsided her, to be honest. She blindsided her real bad, gave her this long, drawn-out talk. Oh, you know, we talked about me doing things that I didn't feel like I was pressured to do and trying stuff and all that just to say I resigned from my job. First thing out Miss Susan's mouth was, are you crazy? I said, oh, not are you crazy? Then she said, I done lost my appetite. Where the waiter? Get the waiter. I said, oh, Wendy. So, you know, she talked to her and they went through it or whatever. Not too much But eventually Mama Susan did end up saying, you got my blessing. And then she spoke a blessing over her and told her that all doors would be open for her in Jesus' name. So I said, well, at least Mama finally gave you her blessing and spoke a blessing over your situation. I didn't like her blindsiding her mama like that. Don't be bringing that lady out to eat and then you don't warn her that you don't do that to that old lady, sweet little old lady. Mm-mm. Yeah, it ain't about that because Wendy still want to work. Wendy don't want to stop working. This ain't about Wendy stopping working. Wendy just didn't want to be a professor no more. Now she want to try some new stuff. And she didn't have to spring that on that old lady like that. Nikkei said TJ has a banana. Yeah, morals and values. Girl, you scared me with the banana. Evie said that was perfect so she couldn't show out. Don't you do me like that, little girl. Don't you do me. Because I surprise you. But yeah, so she gave her blessing or whatever, and she was able to, smile and bless her and everything. And I thought that was cute. But I was just like, Wendy, man, you ain't had to do Mama Susan like that. That was too tough. That was too tough. Don't do Mommy Susan like that. But it was a cute moment. It was a family moment. It was pretty cool. Then we get to Gizelle and Ashley. Now this scene, I don't know. Like by this scene in the show, y'all, I was starting to feel like tonight was one of them filler episodes. I'm gonna just be real with y'all. I felt like, okay, so this is not gonna be one with a lot of sizzle. It's not a lot of sizzle going on here. Gizelle and Ashley decided to do speed dating. Okay. Ashley had on something that almost looked like tennis whites. Gizelle had on a black and white dress. The sweater that Wendy had on, I thought that was very, very cute, very edgy, very fashion forward. I liked it a lot. Brandon always want to know what I think about the fashions. Oh Lord, my sister on the phone said Wendy mama should have squabbled up on her. No, we don't want Mama Susan squabbling up. Mama Susan, please do not squabble up, okay? Pray up, hallelujah up. Do that. Delicia Dismute, hey. So just Ashley's there in like spandex tennis whites almost, or a dress that was very tennis white-esque. Gizelle had on this black and white spandex situation. Hey Anna, thank you for being 51. And they went into speed dating. And so apparently, let's talk about what Ashley said before they went in there though. Ashley said, and I quote, "It's hard to take a leap of faith, but I think I'm ready to take that leap of faith and go ahead with my divorce," or something to that effect. And I'm like, go ahead with your divorce, girl. Haven't you been for the last 2-3 years telling us you was going ahead with the divorce? What do you mean now it's been hard, but now you're ready to take the leap of faith and go ahead with your divorce? You were supposed to be ready to go ahead with your divorce 2 seasons ago when Michael stopped filming with you, and that was your cover story when you was getting ready to get a house and all that. What now all of a sudden you ready to go forward with your divorce? What were you doing before other than lying? Other than lying, what were you doing? I'm just asking. Okay? Right, Amanda, that's been her storyline forever. Forever and ever. Amen. So then they get in there and they got 3 minutes to talk to each one of these guys. The first guy that talked to Ashley brought her flowers, and he said he did research on her and know she liked tiger lilies. And she was looking a little confused, and he was like, research. He's like, oh no, not creepy. But I'm like, sir, that is creepy. You did research to see that she liked tiger lilies. I'm like, it is kind of creepy, but then maybe not. Maybe you just wanted to get her something and you didn't know what to get her. I don't know. That probably would have threw me off a little bit. The first dude that went and sat in front of Gizelle, Uche, was only 36. And I'm like, Gizelle is 20 years older than you, sir. And you look like Giselle's classmate. At that point, I felt bad for Gizelle again. I said, have mercy. This is bad. Ashley kept talking about she didn't feel no chemistry with nobody, but she liked to flirt. Gizelle at one point was playing on her phone. They was up there drinking and stuff. There was one guy that came out to Gizelle say she did like Candy Butler. Thank you so much for the super sticker, sis. I appreciate it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. It's my first support of the entire day. So this guy Namsa, Noms. Let's call him Noms or Nana or whoever. So that was her round four, guys. She was giggling, talking about he's her type, and they showed Sherman. So apparently that is her type. Then she gonna mention Jason, like, well, he wasn't really my type, but oh, he had a body on him, and that's all I'm gonna say. I'm like, that was a little boy, Gizelle. Don't piss me off. Don't gross us out, bringing up you being weird with that boy that you were not dating. Like, don't do it. Do not do it, Gizelle. So then this 30-year-old boy Josh kept talking about his farm in Pittsburgh. He told Gizelle about the farm in Pittsburgh. He was only 30. Thank God Gizelle looked past that, because, man, what the hell you gonna do with somebody that you could have given birth to? Like, stop it. Then he went and talked to Ashley, and Ashley was very excited about his farm. Ashley ended up going on a date with him, because they showed us that the girls did pick guys, but I don't think they really showed us who they picked. But we did find out that Ashley did go on a date with Josh with the farm from Pittsburgh. Okay. Now we got Karen and Ray. LEL said, what chemistry was Ashley talking about? Rigor mortis and embalming fluid? Yes, that's the one. That's exactly the one. Rigor mortis and embalming fluid. That's the one. So Karen and Ray, this was just a cute little filler scene. It's a lot of fillers tonight. Ray was excited about his pool cleaning gadget with the 4 wheels, and it crawled up the sides. I was like, okay, Uncle Ray, pool cleaning gadget. I said, that's how you know Uncle Ray is an uncle, because that gadget had him excited. And Karen was like, okay, yeah, that's pretty exciting there. Come on, let's sit down. Yolanda said, oh, Lordy, Lordy. I agree. I echo your sentiment. Oh, Lordy, Lordy. All right. Brandon said, what did you think of Karen's orange floral dress? It was absolutely lovely. It looked light. It was very flowy. It flattered her. I liked it. Orange is definitely one of her colors. So they sat down and, started talking about just, I guess, what she's going through. And she was mentioning that she likes to get up early because that's her quiet time to reflect on everything that she's going through. She was talking about how she felt about everything that, before the accident happened, that she wasn't feeling supported by him. And of course, production was happy to hit us with the flashback of him saying he thought he was still in love with her. Uncle Ray was being cantankerous during that time. Y'all know that. Uncle Ray was being real cantankerous. And they just talked about, what they were going through, and the fact that, she told him that she had been, since that happened, very angry with him. And he talked about, well, I've been trying to be supportive. And she basically said that, yeah, you being supportive. And, he talked about being her taxi so she wouldn't have to be driving and stuff. And I thought that was cute. And they had, they shared some little sweet moments there. I was like, they're so cute. And they just basically talked about the fact that their marriage has taken hits, but they fight for it and hang in there, and they can't take their marriage for granted. I love seeing Karen and Uncle Ray on the screen, because I think people do need to get an idea. Hey, Jay Stokes, how are you? It's so good to see you. Welcome, welcome. I think that we do need to see a picture of Black marriages. Like, everything is not pleasant. You're not going to like each other every day. It's going to be some days you want to hit him with something on the back of his head. It's going to be some days that you're going to probably want to, throw all his food on the floor, or you might want to cut holes in the bottom of all of his socks so that they're all, extra air conditioned at the bottom. You're going to want to do some stuff to each other. Y'all not going to like each other every day. That man might be tempted to pull out your foundation or something. I don't suggest that he try it, but he may want to. He may want to go in and remove all the lace from all your wigs. Y'all not gonna like each other every day. So I like that we get to see what happens when people want to be married and they want to fight for their marriage. I thought that was super cute. It was very, very sweet. Like it was a sweet moment. You know what I mean? Rochelle, thank you for being 54, sis. Brandon says, I thought it was so cute seeing the Huger lovebirds kiss. It was cute to see them kiss, even though I get a little itchy and cringy when I see old people kissing. But sometimes, you got to take one for the team. So I did. Amanda Kay said their relationship shows those scared of marriage, that not every marriage ends up in divorce. Right. If you want to be married and y'all are, both good people, y'all gonna make it work. And making it work is not always pretty. So I do like seeing the Huger institution. As Karen says, it's an institution. I like seeing the Huger institution. It makes me happy. Okay. It should make everybody happy. So then we get this scene with Kiearna and Mia. Y'all, first of all, let me say this. We saw Kiearna finally in an ugly outfit. I didn't know it was possible. It disturbed my heart because y'all know Kiearna is like my favorite little baby doll on the show. I love to see her. Anywhere I see Kiearna, I love to see Kiearna. She is the cutest thing ever. But her confessional outfit with those huge spaceship shoulders. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all saw that outfit. Put a 1 in the chat if y'all saw that blame outfit. Let me see if I can find a picture of that thing. It was horrible. It was horrible. I was so shocked and disappointed. I didn't get it. Like Wendy was a little edgy with the sculpted sleeves. Okay, it happens. Gotcha. But my Kiearna, my precious Kiearna with the spaceship sleeves, I didn't understand what I was seeing. I see the ones in the chat. It could have been Rick Owens, and Rick Owens needs to be beaten with a broom handle. That was so crazy. That was insane. And it did not flatter her at all. Brandon said, 1, I loved it. Come on. No, I will not. I will not. Yep, Karen was cute. And Kiana is like always cute. I was like, Kay, no, not my Kay, not my Kiki. But yeah, so I had to mention that because that, on the fashion tip, hey, Trina Taylor, on the fashion tip, that broke my heart. I said, no, not my Kiearna. I love her so much. That really hurt me. Yolanda said all she was missing was the Parliament Funkadelic spaceship. No, not Aqua Boogie. Not One Nation Under a Groove. Getting down just for the funk of it. Oh, man. Nothing can stop us now. It was deep. But I love my Kiearna, as y'all know. So she went and sat down with Mia, who had on a cheap denim spandex blend dress that had side cutouts and shoulder ruffles. I never know what in the Fashion Nova Mia's gonna have on next. So they sat down. She reached out to Kiearna because she's like, well, Kiearna works in the field. No, she doesn't. She has a boyfriend who works in social work. I'm not sure what you expected her to do with that, but whatever. So Kiearna was like, well, I don't have any professional opinions. However, oh no, I love this. Now, sis on the phone brought up this outfit from Kiearna, but I absolutely loved this outfit from Kiearna. I'm gonna let y'all see it too. This one I loved. It was cute. It flattered her. She was adorable. She looked like everybody's favorite little baby doll in that. But the shoulders were scary. They just were. So they sat down. She reaches out to Kiearna. Kiearna, makes it clear, like, I don't have a professional opinion, but I try to be very understanding. and I got people around me who work with mental health and whatever. So she's like, I try to be understanding, but reaching out to Kiearna was a stretch. It was a stretch. But Kiearna said, basically, even though they've had their differences and Mia has insulted her, all to be danged. Hey, Vita Worship, I did have water and I did eat something. Thank you. Auntie Eva says that was a forced scene with Kiearna and Man Hands. I agree. Definitely agree. Oh, Trina says Miss Doubtfire is trying it. Y'all getting rough in here. Y'all hit the like button, please. I need 20 more. 20 more people to come on out with it. So they're talking or whatever, and Kiearna was like, basically told Mia the truth. G is in a confused state because Mia's trying to push this mental health. Oh, he's manic. Oh, he's this. Oh, he's so unstable. And Kiearna was like, he's confused because in his mind, y'all could end up getting back together. He wants y'all to get back together. And I agree. But I feel like Kiearna lacks the benefit of experience because she's still young. I feel as though G is confused because Mia is sending mixed signals. And let me say this before I finish with my notes, because y'all know the notebook is on deck. I feel like Mia is intentionally sending mixed signals because she wants to be able to hang on so that when his family sells that business, she can talk him out of some of that money. Mia knows what she's doing. Thank you, Amanda. Girl, you sure we ain't cousins? Because Amanda just like me. Amanda be thinking like me. Amanda, we gonna have to, just like Mia want to do a DNA on that child for no reason, me and you gonna have to get one because I feel like we cousins. But she was like, he feel like y'all can end up back together. And was talking about you gonna have to, get your boundaries and stuff in check or whatever. And so she said, I'm gonna just ask you flat out. Now that man is not that child daddy, right? I just want to make sure because I'm hearing that he is the daddy, he not the daddy. What's the deal? Hey, DM Rocks, absolutely declassing the show. Absolutely declassing the show. So Mia says something, and those of you who didn't watch it, y'all got to check this. This hooker, not even being figurative here, literal. This hooker says, I don't believe he's the daddy, but Ink want the test. Gordon don't want to do it. So my thing is this: if you don't believe that he's that child's daddy, but you want to do it to make him feel better, why would Gordon be okay with trying to humiliate his child to make a man feel better? This is the stuff that make me want to throw something at the side, a steel-toed boot at the side of Mia's head. Honestly, you said, y'all, Edward James almost sat on my screen and said she don't even believe that the child belonged to that man, but you are on national TV, poised and ready and grappling with G to humiliate your child because you want to make a man feel better. So humiliating your child means nothing to you. You perfectly fine with doing that to a kid who ain't did nothing to you but trust you as his mother because you want to make a man feel better. Are you okay? Are you okay? Yolanda says, Messy Mia keeps trying to make G look bad, which will backfire on those craters on her face. Oh, my. Oh, my. Anna said, wait, who on the show has class except Wendy? Karen has some class. We're going to give Karen some class. Kiearna has some class. Stacy has some class. I don't know about Jossie yet. But there's some class there. There's some class. And I feel like Mia is the most classless thing on if you put all the franchises together, I don't think anybody is as low down and smutty as Mia. Mia is a retired pole humper. I don't think it gets any smuttier than that. Brandon said, oh, good gracious, Edward James. That's who she is. That's who she looked like. Trina said the only thing the boot is going to do is fall in the craters on her face. She better not keep my boot. I have to throw a boot that belongs to somebody else. She definitely has a wart. Mine, y'all hit that like button. So At that point, I'm gonna be honest. My brain dang near checked out of this whole scene. Once she said she don't even believe that baby belonged to him, why are you pushing to do this to a child? Because that man wants to emasculate G. He wants to humiliate G. He don't even care about hurting the kid. And she's like, but he loves him. He's around him. They act so much alike. You know that's not that man's child. So why are you willing to do this? Why are you fighting to do this? I think it's disgusting. I think that further lets me know she's disgusting. So Kiearna was like, you know, I'm gonna send you a checklist or something for you to use or whatever. And I'm just like, whatever. The only thing I got out of that scene is that Mia is an even more deplorable human being than I ever thought she was. You don't even believe that's that man's child. You just want to humiliate your kid to satisfy a man. And to hell with you, really. So then we get the date with Ashley and Farmer Josh. A mess. So he lets her know that he just turned 30 on Earth Day. I'm like, what a weird conversation. Ashley's out here in a tank top and jean shorts with no hips. I don't even understand what I was looking at, and yet we were looking at it. Okay. There was, at a pool hall playing beer pong. I said, this is so perfect for Ashley. This is so on brand for Ashley. Beer pong at a billiard hall, at a pool hall. Beer pong at a pool hall in jean shorts. This is so Ashley. Why is Ashley on Housewives? Why is she there? Why? DM Rock said, we told Wendy not to tell her mom in person that she resigned, and Wendy's mom probably cussed her out off camera. No, once she gave her blessing, she ain't cussed out. I don't believe that. Oh, Yolanda, not Farmer's Frank. So we find out that this young man done had thyroid cancer when he was 28. He had surgery March of last year. I'm sitting there like, girl, that could come back. That could come back. But I said to myself, Nitra, dial it back, because Ashley ain't planning to marry nobody. She just wants to hump around. Her and Gizelle just want to hump around. They the hump around girls. Yeah. So that happened. Then what I find even more interesting was that they start talking about children, and that he wants somebody that she tells him that she has children and telling him the age of her kids and stuff. And basically saying that he wants somebody that is family oriented and likes to laugh and wants to hang out, and somebody he can tell jokes to, very much the mind of a child. And Ashley was like, oh, I'm looking for the same stuff. Does it matter that I have kids? And he was like, I mean, yeah, it's cool or whatever. And so she's like, oh, I forgot the cameras were there. Ew. Y'all got to see this boy. I swear you got to see him. He looked like Carrot Top first cousin, and I wouldn't lie to you. Head full of frizzy curls, like he just got off the Magic School Bus. Like, it was interesting. I say, Ashley, you not looking for no long term. You just trying to hump around, baby. Definitely giving hump around. Okay. So he's not mature enough for that. He's not for him to be tied up with you and your children and your forehead. That's too much. That's too much. Yolanda said, well, she was ready to serve him a Corona cookie. Oh my God. Yolanda, get in the corner. You need 36 and a half seconds because you off the chain. Trina Taylor, please go to the corner. Wait a minute. Let's see what Trina said, because Anna done sent you to the corner. Let me see how long it's going to take. Trina said, if Ink can get out his high chair and reach the cereal off the refrigerator, he knows what Miss Doubtfire is doing, and if he's the father, he's ridiculous as well. Okay, I'm going to give you 26.4 seconds in the corner. 26.4. Yes, the hump around twins. Her and Gizelle is the hump around twins. That's all they want to do. That's it. Bree says, so production just glazed over last episode where Mia came for Gizelle kids. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. And y'all please do not forget how she acted, because Candace and Wendy made faces when she was talking last season. They made faces, and her and Robert got together, and They was coming for my kids. They was attacking my kids. You don't make faces when I'm talking about my kids. Mia, the angry Yeti, got on national TV and tried to make your girls look like they were floozies. Like, I don't know a nicer way to say it. That's what she tried to do. Gizelle, that was your cue to headbutt her. You was supposed to headbutt that Sasquatch in the mouth. Okay? It shouldn't be too lonely. Yolanda in there with you. Okay? It's a lot of them in there with you. Other people can't make a face or even look. Mia sat up there and tried to paint your girls in such a way that all of us wanted to come together and beat her tail as a group project. And you haven't returned fire yet. We're gonna wait and see the next time they together how she act. But for me, I'm just like, Gizelle, this is a whole nother episode. And we heard her say, it don't matter what you say about my girls, they doing things. And I'm like, okay, I'm with you because I support your girls too. I like your daughters. But I'm gonna need you to come back with something better than that, because you acted like Candace and Wendy making a face just because you were talking was somehow trying to assassinate them babies. So I'm gonna need to see some of that same action from you, Gizelle, Glizzard. We gonna need to see that. Deborah say, where is the opulence on the show? Beer pong in a pool hall and Mia squeezed up in that apartment. Oh, and Gizelle, she shed. Exactly. They could never be the girls in Atlanta. Never. Them girls in Atlanta be balling. They could never be the girls in Atlanta. Hey, too adorable. Thank you for being number 70. Bree say Gizelle ain't gonna say nothing because her muscle mouthpiece Robert is gone. Oh, so Bree, listen, y'all. I'm gonna put it to the crowd. Bree say Gizelle ain't popping off because she ain't got Robert to help her. Put a 5 if y'all think that's what's going on, or put a 6 if y'all think she being quiet because she only feels threatened when it's dark-skinned women talking. And put a 9 in the chat if you think she gonna say something later. Let me know. Amanda say Gizelle better not wait till the reunion to say something. She better not, Amanda. Cousin. She better not, cuz. Bet not. Yolanda said we need a buffet of food and drinks in the corner. Then y'all better bring it, because y'all be going in that corner so much. One of y'all could run by the stove before y'all go in there. Miriam hit us with the 5. Okay, so a lot of y'all think that's what's going on. She's scared. She's scared. Okay. Hey, Cloud9, thank you for being number 72. Now, DM Rock say, I saw in the mid-season trailer, Gizelle calls Mia a bad mother. Woo-hoo! Wait a minute. Okay. So maybe that's when we gonna start to get a little more of this funk. I hope she ain't call herself scared. I see them 5 saying she's scared. Yolanda said Gizelle better have enough smoke for Mia to melt them craters off of. Oh, girl. Not to melt the craters off. You want her to resurface that face? Oh, man. Miriam say she's scared. Trina say she waiting. Vita say she waiting. Anna say she's scared. Hey, nephew. Ian say she waiting. Okay, so some of y'all think she waiting. Too adorable say she's scared. Miriam say you ain't saying nothing because she ain't dark enough. Uh-oh. Wait, no, she meant 9. She meant 9, y'all. She meant 9. Miriam say she waiting. Yolanda say she's scared, though. Dang. Lord, Miriam say she think all of the above. See, Amanda say it could be the 6 or the 9. It could be the 6 or the 9. It could be you ain't dark enough for me to feel like you insulting my children. Or it could be I'm waiting and I'm going to pop you later. Deborah say she's scared. DM Rock say Karen might back her up. Karen is definitely going to back her up. That's the thing. I can tell you that right now. If Gizelle go at her about what she said about them children, Karen is definitely going to back her up. If Karen backs her up, everybody else going to back her up too. If Karen backs Gizelle on that, everybody's going to back her. Which explains why we're seeing the type of interviews we've been seeing about Mia. Trina says, but we have to remember that Glizzard did not talk about Monique, baby. So even though I don't appreciate what Miss Doubtfire said, but Glizzard also talked about somebody's child. She did. Well, actually, she She said that the child didn't belong to the actual daddy, which is a little different than saying your child is a hoe, because that's what Mia tried to do. Now, it's one thing they call each other hoes. Don't say that about nobody, baby. Oh, okay. You thought 9 meant she wasn't dark enough, so you meant 6, meaning she ain't dark enough for her to go at her. Okay. Amanda K said Karen loves her girls even when they're not close. Right. That's true too. Now Yolanda say, yeah, Rottweiler ain't around the bark for Gizelle to say anything. Listen, a lot of y'all put that 5. A lot of y'all saying Gizelle scared. I mean, she could be. She could be. It's given she could be. Because, all these years she's had somebody to help her run at people. This the first time we seen her stand on her own two, swollen ankles. Breach M say Gizelle needed time to huddle with the other girls behind the scenes. She need muscle and mouth behind her. She does. I'll agree with that. She does. Because we watched last season with Karen, Wendy, and Candace on the same page, making her address stuff right there in the minute. She was finished. It was curtains for her. If you make her address it in a minute, she don't know what to do. And with those ladies doing it the way they did it last season, if she tried to come back later, it was like, nah, no dice, because we talked about this. So definitely think that. Even say I think Gizelle is not good with her words and she not good with conflict in real time. That too, totally agree with that. So I think it could be a 9. It could be a 5 and a 9. She kind of scary to handle stuff in the moment because she not good with her words. And 2, she waiting. She need time to think it up, cook it up, get with other people, and then talk about it. Yes, them swollen ankles, baby. The swollen ones. Y'all know Gizelle ankles be so swollen she walk on water like Jesus. So now, then we get the Mia and them poor innocent children. Okay, these poor innocent babies. Lord have mercy. So she up there with these poor babies, the little boy and the little girl. We know we never see the oldest boy. I don't know whether he ran away from home. He don't like her. I don't know. We don't see him. But the 2 little dumplings are there with her and they're making cookies with their mama. She go to talking to these babies about divorce and stuff. The son was like, well, why is y'all getting a divorce? And well, sometimes, we don't get along all the time or whatever. And she asked him how he feel, and he said he got mixed feelings. And she's looking stupid. But what I do not understand is why are you confused? That's their daddy. You got issues with him because you never liked him. They don't have no issues with their daddy, and they probably like, okay, what's different now than what's been in our life, and now you don't like our daddy. Okay, they got my sympathy too. All right, but Uncle G came over, so he in there with him or whatever. And she was like, oh, well, I was just talking to children and letting them know that no matter what's going on, we still love them, even though we getting a divorce, whatever, blase, squaze. So he was like, yeah, that's true. We love you guys. And, we still there for you regardless of, just because we may want to do something, it don't mean that we getting away from y'all. So then she gonna try to, play with his words and stuff. And I really don't like how she do that, because she was like, oh, well, so you want the divorce too? He was like, no, I'm just resigned to the fact that that's what you want, and ain't nothing I can do about that. And I was like, thank you, Uncle G, keep it real. And yeah, for real, that's true too. And Krista Jones said them kids are smarter than what Mia thought. Definitely. So anyway, now the baby girl scared me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie. Little mama say, where did you meet our mama at? And G was like, oh, in Charlotte, in Carolina. And she was like, no, but where was the place that you met my mama at? And he was like, oh, in the north part of, he mentioned some southeast, some part of town he mentioned. And she said, no, where was the place? I say that girl is smart. She must have been around G people, and they said something about her mama, because it bought, like, I ain't see nobody in Twitter or nowhere bringing up, like, why this little girl knew to ask that, and why was she so specific? When they mentioned Charlotte, why she didn't just say, oh, okay? It's like she was looking for an answer. Right. The little boy say Mia never mentioned she was divorcing their daddy. Yeah, ain't told them babies nothing. Amanda said, I hate seeing her carrying adult conversations in front of children. How that little girl was whispering to Gordon shows she's a daddy's girl. Yes, as little girls are supposed to be. Okay. Amanda K said that little girl be listening to everything. Clearly, because why in the world was she zeroed in on where did you meet my mama? And then when he said a club, she kind of eased up off him, but you could tell like that ain't what I heard. That was all over her face. Mia gonna regret this. Trina say these kids probably been bullied in school or teased, probably, but I feel like they done heard some kin people they trust talking. Crystal, you seen that, right? Okay. She was questioning like she knew the answer. Say it again. Bree say, what kind of apartment Mia staying at where she need one of them security stick bars by the door? Listen, I ain't gonna bother with that because I'm paranoid as hell too. So, and so she asked the little girl, was she okay with basically telling her like, it don't always last and blah blah blah, and are you okay? Go ask her, are you okay with mama and daddy not being together forever? And she said, no, I'm not okay with it. And you can't marry Mr. Ink. I say, wait a minute. That little girl been here before. She been here before. Because she said, I'm not okay with it and you cannot marry Mr. Ink. I say, listen, man, the fact that she took it all the way there, oh, she knows something. Somebody over there on Gordon's side been talking, one of them aunties, cousins, or somebody done told her something. Two adorers said they even told her they ain't like Ink. I'm telling you, man, something going on. The fact that them kids done came back to their daddy before and said, we seen mama in bed with Mr. Ink, and she said, you can't marry Mr. Ink. Baby, girl, me, I hope you know what you're doing, baby. So then the children leave the room, and then her and G go to talking. And, she talking about, I want to maintain their innocence, and they don't know this. Or, I want to make sure they don't know that. And he was like, but he said his concern was that he don't want them to be in the dark. Hey, Tamika Godbowl. Listen, ain't nothing like a daughter humbling their mama. That's what you have them for, so they can hold that mirror up to you. And he was like, I don't want them to be repeating our mistakes. I done been through 2 marriages, and you going through your second marriage and on to your, however many. Hey, it's me, Lisa Lee. Y'all hit the like button now. Hit the like button. Thumbs up. Bree say, Mia's a bad mother. She is. I hate to say it because what you mean, the kids seen her in bed with Ink. That's what the children told their daddy. The children told their daddy, I see mama in bed with Mr. Ink. Okay? Yolanda said, I think somebody in G family may spill the tea on Mia. They might. They was talking about her before. So they might. Then she gonna tell him about, I met with Kiearna and about mental health, and she said I need to build boundaries, and then she try to bring the Ink thing back into the conversation again, talking about well, Ink want me to set boundaries because he say I'm emotionally unavailable for him because I'm so worried about you and blase squaze. And I'm sitting there like she is playing with a powder keg with a struck match, because what she's doing is trying to mess with his emotions and have him feeling like he's vying for her attention against this man. And she doing that because she wants to keep him on the hook, because she feel like any day now them people could sell that business, and the minute Gordon get that money, she want that money where she could spend it on that leprechaun. Now that's what I think. And I mean that. Y'all, I got the StreamYard in the chat if anybody got something they need to say about this. But overall, this episode, I got to give it like a 6. Just because it wasn't really a lot of action. This episode, it really, really wasn't. It was a couple of moments. Too Adorable say, nah, that mean Ink is stepping out. He's stepping out. On what? Okay, come on, Too Adorable. Why you won't hit the link and tell me what you mean? I don't understand. But listen. Six only, it probably could have been a five, but only a six because we had a couple of moments where people kind of told on themselves. When Ashley said that, basically, oh, it was hard, but now I'm ready to, you know, move forward and with my divorce and whatever. And I'm like, girl, it's been 2 years. How you just not ready? So she kind of told on herself that she been lying. Maybe they finally gonna do it. Maybe not. At this point, we don't know. Ashley lies too much. And then to hear Mia sit down with Kiearna, of all people, and say, no, I don't believe that's his child, but Ink want to test, so I want to do it for him. But G don't want to agree to it. I find that disgusting. Now, what I think is even worse, let me think about this. Auntie Eva say she give it a 6 too. But listen, what I'm about to say about this DNA test thing, right? I hope that she realizes, and I'm sure she does, because she is a disgusting, degenerate liar. But if she was really, Lord, Amanda say 5.5 because it was too much Ashley. I agree. We had way too much Ashley. I didn't want that much Ashley ever. But if it was really just a matter of satisfying incomplete's curiosity, she could have bought one of them DNA tests, had it sent in the mail, swabbed, and sent it back. You could have got the answer and been done. Mia wants to publicly humiliate that child on national television when she could do this privately. It don't have to be on no screen. It don't have to be on the screen. Put a 2 in the chat if y'all know you can get them DNA tests done at home. I know plenty of people get them done at home. I had a girlfriend, the children was with their daddy on a visitation, and they came back and was like, Mama, Daddy had wiped the inside of my jaw. The child didn't even know what had happened. So it's really no reason for that. It's me, Lisa. Lisa G brought it on himself. He should have stayed with his first wife. Well, the one that he left for Mia was the second wife, I believe. I think that was the second one. But the child didn't bring nothing on himself. The child didn't pick his mama. That baby didn't pick his mother. So the fact that she wants to publicly humiliate her own child on camera for a man is crazy. That is crazy town. If he really feels like that's my baby or whatever, buy the test, swab the kid at the house, swab yourself, send it in. It's either yours or it's not. It's either yours or it's not. There's no reason why this has to be on TV. There's no reason why it had to be on TV. Like, if I'm wrong, y'all let me know. Because I don't see it. I don't see it at all. And if they do it on television, I told y'all what I hope. I hope that neither one of those men is that child's daddy. And I hope she gets completely humiliated. Thank you, girl. All of them got them tests. Walgreens, CVS, Amazon. You can order them from all over, like all kind of places. There's no reason why that has to be done on television. Why does she want to televise that to humiliate her kid? For what? What did that child ever do to her? That's what I don't understand. Mia is a disgusting character. She really is. I don't know how anybody can justify this. But if I'm being honest, like I said, this episode I had to give it a 6 only because we had Mia and Ashley kind of telling on themselves about the lies they've been telling. And hopefully both of them are gone next season, or at least one of them. Give me one if I can't get two. If I can't get Ashley, give me Mia. Get her out of here. However, that's pretty much all I got for this. If anybody else got no more thoughts on it, that's all I got on this episode. Next episode, it looks like Karen is throwing an event, the Love Lagoon, or Lagoon of Love, or whatever you call it. So it looks like it's going to be, a nice little housewives type vibe going on. And I don't know whether Ashley and Gizelle are bringing dates or whether they're just going to come to the Love Lagoon alone. But that's what's happening next episode. And I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm interested to see if the action picks back up, because this episode was not a lot of action though. But listen, wait. Anna, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, let's pray Stacy doesn't have a 4-year divorce like Kenya. My girl needs some loving. Lord, Anna say that Stacy needs some loving. Well, definitely hope that she waits until after her divorce if she decides to go fornicate. Don't be an adulteress and a fornicator. I'm with you. So hurry up and get divorced if you can't put no ice on that hot pocket. Okay. I personally say, girl, ice it up and sit down. Okay. Thank you so much, Anna, for the support. I appreciate it. And while we on our way out, another special thank you to Candy Butler, the two ladies who supported the stream tonight. I appreciate the both of you. Okay. So listen, guys, I'm getting out of here. Everybody who is participating in Secret Santa, if you're in Discord, if you're not in Discord, I need you to get in there ASAP and make sure I have your Amazon wish list, because I'm pulling names tonight. They will be distributed tomorrow in the morning. Okay. So listen, y'all know what time it is. If you did not like this video on the way in, please make sure that you like this video. That we go live on this channel. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, because you know we're happy to have you here. If you want to join channel membership, there's a join button beneath the video and a membership link in the description box. We also have the link for our merchandise store so you can get your crown gear. We have the link for my book, Little Girl, Big World, a survival guide for girls leaving home for the first time. Okay. Also, we have the link for our Amazon storefront so we can shop together. And my wish list, in case you want to send me any notepads, books, snacks, or any other goodies or support, I appreciate them all. Again, special thanks to my girl, Anna. All right. And also to our good sis Candy Butler for supporting the stream tonight. And y'all know what time it is, okay? So listen, enjoy the rest of your evening. Be positive, be productive, encourage others, encourage yourself. And in case no one else says it to you, always remember, God loves you, I love you, and there's really nothing you can do about it. I'll talk to y'all later, okay? Bye.